Hi, it's Ursula from EasyScraps.com, and I wanted to show you how to do embossing with the Accucut machine using plastic stencils. This is a stencil that I had made for Easy Scraps, but you can also use things like the glimmer screens. These are just plastic stencils that you usually use to sponge over or spritz over or paint or airbrush over. And they're just plastic stencils, basically. So I'm going to show you how to emboss with them using my favorite machine, the Accucut. So what you're going to need for this technique is the normal tray that comes with the Accucut machine. You're also going to need an adapter that comes from Accucut, and it's just made to fit inside the tray to cut thinner dies than the steel wood dies that come from Accucut. And then you're gonna need a bunch of cutting mats. And I tend to save mine, even if they're all, grunged up and I don't use them to cut anymore. I save them because they come in handy for shimming and things like that. So we're gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go with 5 for right now. And then your stencil, a piece of cardstock. This cardstock actually is two-toned, so once it's been embossed, I can sand it and it'll look neat. And then you need some kind of foam or rubber surface. I like the mat by Spellbinders because it's 12-inch, so I can do up to a 12-inch piece of paper if I like. You can try it with the craft foam that you get at hobby stores. Sometimes a combination of both actually works really well. So I've got 5 mats, the rubber, or the stencil, the paper, the rubber, and now another mat. And I'm going to roll the whole thing through. That's a little, get rid of this foam. And you're just going to roll it through the machine. Roll it back. And then when you peel up the layers, your paper will be embossed with the shape of this stencil. And that's just a plastic stencil. Like I said, I've done it before with glimmer screens. I can actually do it right now. Same thing, your glimmer screen, here's a piece of metallic paper, which is kind of neat. Your rubber, another cutting mat, and roll the whole thing through. How cool is that? And again, if I wanted to come through, I could sand down both designs and get the little bit lighter color showing through, and then the design really stands out. So anyway, that's how you emboss using a plastic stencil and the Accucut machine. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Hi, it's me again. I just realized I'm showing you my rubber mat. You may be wondering why there's little pieces cut out of it. I actually cut this mat, and I just used the corners because I didn't want to waste the whole mat, and then use the cutouts as rubber stamps because, of course, you know how I love to stamp. So anyway, this rubber makes great stamps. You can also do the same thing with the craft foam, but I actually like the imprint that the rubber mat gives a little bit better. So anyway, that's why I have a hole in my embossing mat. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you next time.